So you've been there. This is your fourth year at the
Fourth year at West.
How's the program changed? Obviously, you're at this level now, but when you took it over, was it in pretty good shape, or did you kind of have to establish a little bit of a culture in the program?
The coach before me, Coach Quick, coaches at Meredith College now. She had done a really good job with the program prior to my arrival. They had been to the state championship a few years before that. They were young at that point. My first year coaching at West, we actually graduated without any seniors, or we finished the season without any seniors. We got to return that whole team sophomore year. This is my first freshman class, so it's special. Callie Shire, Destiny Griffin, Brooke Schaefer, they all started with me my first year. So it's been really cool to develop. I've tried to develop, that was my first year being a head coach. So trying to learn my style and what works best for our girls. And I think this year we've all been really in sync with one another, so it's been cool to see.
This would obviously be a big, winning a state title is a big deal, as you
Absolutely.
know. But a school's first state title potentially could be something that everybody will always remember.
Absolutely. We've done a really good job this year of not putting pressure on ourselves and just taking it day by day. Obviously, this is a really big game, and it would be awesome to win a state championship. But we're going to try to go into it just thinking it's another game. And I know it's going to be hard to do that playing at NC State. We want to make it a great experience for our girls. But if we just do what we do, then hopefully things will turn out in our favor. And that's all we can focus on. But we have a great community that's been extremely supportive. Our administration is fantastic. I think we'll have a really good turnout. They traveled really well to Hickory. So I'm hoping that if we do what we need to do, it'll be a great day. And either way, I hope we have a great experience.
You were part of that great Bishop McInnes run.
Yes, sir.
Do you sort of, is any of that, any lessons from that, from your time, going into this week, or have you talked to your kids about any of that? They probably think it was eons ago. But,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I try not to compare my experience to them too much. I think my first year coaching, I may have done that a little bit, just as far as what our expectations were and realizing they're unique and they're their own team. And so I just try to help them with what they might see or what expectations they should have going into the game, what it might look like, what it might feel like. And I talk to Coach Robinson at Bishop all the time. Obviously, I think what he did best, thinking back, is same thing. It's another basketball game. This game matters a lot, but it was just as valuable as that first game we played. And so I think for me, I'm a very intense player. I coach. I get really excited, but the more calm I can be, I think that'll help our girls. So that's what we've tried to focus on as a coaching staff talking early this week.
And then playing at state, obviously North Carolina State's women play at K-Al Court. You've played, I'm sure, been to camps there, and it has to be special. It's special for the girls, but kind of cool for you, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. It's so surreal. Even this morning I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to a press conference for a state championship. As a player, you don't really realize everything that goes into it. And so there's a new appreciation I found today of all the people who are trying so hard to make this a special day for our girls. They were super excited to play at Reynolds, especially when I played in it. It wasn't what it is even now. They've put a lot of time and money into making it even more special, and I can't wait for our girls to get that opportunity. They're one of 8 that get to play in it this year, and I think that's something they'll always remember. That's something we're going to try to prepare for. We're going to try to practice or have a shoot around at Duke on Saturday morning and let them take that in, and so then they're used to going into a big place and hopefully get comfortable on the court.